MAGA.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I'm gonna slit your throat.
Next.
Did you hear?
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. If politics stops being a disagreement and starts becoming an identity war, everything becomes a loyalty test. And once that happens, well, people stop talking like citizens and start talking like enemies. We've got a lot of madness to get to, my friends, so let's jump into that liberal pool right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
MAGA.
Yeah.
Show your patriotism.
Okay.
Enlist.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon, and Donald Trump, did you hear?
Oh,
The puppy killer is out of a job.
not
The
technically.
puppy killer
She actually still has a job, but she's definitely been demoted for sure.
is out of a job. Yes, we're gonna be okay, people. One by one.
I'm gonna slit your throat
Oh,
and watch you bleed out.
okay.
And I'm gonna shower in your blood.
All right, I'll get another water.
Well, that would be great. Thank you.
It was that deep to kill Kirk, but y'all still haven't taken out Trump? Y'all priorities is up. He needs to be next.
Normalize calling people in the U.S. military a terrorist. Because that's what the you guys are. Terrorists. And every time I say this, somebody in the comments is like, well, my husband's in the military. And I'm like, well, your husband's a terrorist. I don't know what you want me to tell you. If you sign up to fight for a terrorist organization that's run by pedophiles, you are a terrorist. It's very simple.
Well, she's absolutely horrible, but here's the way it's supposed to happen.
I moved over here from Brazil, and I'm pretty much Americanized by now, in case you can't tell. It's been over 25 years. I'm now a proud American citizen, and I have worked hard to adopt this country as my own and become a valuable part of this community. Let me introduce you to this word, which means to adopt something as one's own and become a part of it, which is what's supposed to be your job as an immigrant. So that means that I can come over here and introduce you to some cool stuff like Guaraná and Farofa, but I'm not supposed to be coming over here and be an invasive species. That's not the reason I came. I came here to be one of you. If I thought Brazil was so much better, I would have stayed there. Someone explain to me why I am expected to respect and abide by everyone else's customs, literally everywhere else in the world, everywhere else I go except here. Oh, but some people are fighting political persecution. Okay, well, if your land and your country and your culture and all that's so much better than we are, then you stay there and you figure it out and you fix it. That sounds like a you problem. Basically put, if you're not coming over here to assimilate like me, then you need to stay right where you are. Period. Full stop.
And here's a Karen that saw a lady wearing this shirt, I like my country how I like my tea, filled with ice, and she just couldn't help herself. She had to pull out that soapbox and start preaching to this lady about all of the virtues that she needed to signal that day. Let's take a look.
Bye, honey. Bye. I'm gonna bye. No, you're not. No, you need to stop harassing. I'm at a doctor's appointment. I don't need your harassment. You need to go away. You need to go away. You need to not block my door.
I just want you to think about what you're wearing.
Go away. Get off my back. Leave me alone, freak. Stop. Stop.
freak?
I'm at a doctor's office.
Sheesh.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You need to stop harassing me. Now you're harassing my mom. You need to stop. I'm sorry. Please stop. That's all right. I'm very sorry about that. My apologies. You need to stop. I'm at a doctor's appointment. You need to just stop. You need to go. Honey, you need to go. You need to go.
Women.
Well, I thought no means no, so shouldn't stop mean stop?
Let me help you out for a second.
Okay.
Calling somebody what they are isn't hateful. Wanting black and brown people to be stopped and searched for no good reason is racist. And justifying every single time a black or brown person is killed by a police officer or by an ICE agent because you just assume they were a criminal is racist. And wanting random brown people to just be picked up off the street by ICE and taken to detention centers is racist.
Yes.
Wanting to get rid of gay people's rights is homophobic. And wanting to get rid of trans people's rights is transphobic. And thinking that you own women and they are your property and taking abortion rights away and making it harder for married women to vote is misogynistic.
And what do you call it when you absolutely, murder a baby? Butcher the baby? What do you call that? I don't know if there's a word besides disgusting.
And actively supporting a leader who does all of those things makes you those things.
Oh.
So it's not hateful to call out somebody who is hateful.
Oh.
It's just the truth. You guys just don't like it. So my best advice to you would be, if you don't want to be considered that, don't support it and don't do it.
Okay. Since they're going around, no masks, no badges, and there are even worse actors out there who are going to the same costume shops and getting the same stupid costumes and doing even worse things. So what if some good people got together, went to the same costume shop and got some Soviet camo, some skinny jeans, some Converse, and showed up to these events wearing masks?
Why would you get Soviet camo?
Be like, yeah, the commandant said to put them in that van there. And since they're all untrained and it's a total fustercluck, if anyone asks who you are, just be like, yeah, I'm Captain Schindler. Don't you know who I am? Who are you? Show me your badge and number so I can write you up. Or you can follow orders and put them in that van.
Hello, fellow resistance to resistance and my sisters.
Hey.
So I'm going to share this video. This is a ICE observer trying to get to a ICE protest, and she's behind a MAGA guy. She's like, yeah, get out of my way, MAGA guy. You voted for Orange Hitler. You made me so mad because you're trying to destroy democracy. But the Trump driver's being like a jerk and filming her, even though she's real pretty and attractive and kind of like Roseanne Barr. But there's a stop sign. But she's like, no, stop ICE. I need to get there and save all the brown people because they're being kidnapped and put in the vans and flown to Venezuela and probably Iran now. And then he still says they're filming her. And she's like, I'm so angry, I'm going to yell some more, and I'm going to save my yelling for the ICE agents. You're ruining everything. And that's what happens, people, so resist.
If ICE ever comes to my job, I'm going to go around and tell every single confused patient on the unit that they are there to invade their home. And then I'm going to let them free. I'm going to turn all the bed alarms off, and I'm going to let them go free. Do you know how strong an 80-year-old demented patient is? I'm just going to let Betty whip your ass.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
We all got drinks without ice because fuck ice.
Fuck ice! What the
ice? Cheers.
Ice. Ha! Gay!
This is your last warning, all right? Do not follow us. Go home to your kids or whatever. Go home to your kids, all right? This is your warning. You will be arrested. All right?
Such fascists.
I do have the authorization to put you guys in cuffs.
Oh,
all right?
That's racist.
Go home. Go home to your kids.
And brush your hair. Bye.
That's good advice.
This is a 26-year-old who has practically nothing left. I've been unemployed for a year now because I got laid off.
Okay.
I reached the end of a third round interview 2 weeks ago, had a referral and a letter of recommendation, and I still got denied. And I am practically homeless. I can't afford anything. My life is pretty much over. Love that for me.
Damn, that's a rough 26. Try taking the nose ring out, you idiot. Probably help with the interviews. Maybe don't post sobbing crazy whines on the internet for prospective employers to see. That would probably also help, yeah. Tisk tisk. Maybe the education system should concentrate on real life problems like coping.
I don't understand how you're in the same boat as me whenever I have a messed up finger and I can't go to work.
Oh no.
And so
I had a messed up finger. That I hope you're getting some serious disability, my friend.
So therefore my financials are not coming in. My money's not coming in because I'm not at work.
That dang finger. My gosh. What was it okay when you got the tattoo put on that damaged finger? Okay.
I don't get how you're in the same boat as me. But okay.
Honey, what do you want to be when you grow up? A threat to the New World Order. Yes, that's what we should all be saying.
It's a really good thing that I haven't gone in to have
to shave. Is that what you're saying?
Of my father added to my birth certificate yet because
okay.
The teacher I'm trying to get incriminated has been trying to get me killed for a long time.
What does that have to do with getting your father put on your birth certificate? There's no correlation.
Here's to nothing, Salt Lake City Police.
Oh, she lives in Salt Lake? Oh, geesh. I better watch myself when I go downtown. He, she, whatever, LOL. Looks like the bearded lady sideshow at the local carnival in the bad section of town. Not the good section. The bad section, yes. My 16-year-old son is jealous of her beard, as most 16-year-olds would be, yes. And here's what happens in England when a pedo gets perp-walked. Let's take a look. Nice. I approve, and I think we need to see a lot more of that happening.
Because the Trump administration feels heavily threatened by my Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and cannot think how policies they propose will actually affect their voters. Last night, J.D. Vance and pretend Dr. Oz said they were cutting Medicaid payments to Minnesota. There are about to be a bunch of MAGA voters in Minnesota that are about to f*** around and find out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they already f***ed around. They're about to find out.
Yeah, because they totally interrupted your scamming the government. Yeah.
So, yeah. They wanted this to happen to us, but not for them. And they're about to find out that when you create a policy, it affects everyone.
Yeah, but if you're not stealing, nothing really should be affected, right?
Not just the people you want them to happen to. It's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. So, Minnesota MAGA, prepare yourself.
How to destroy America in one easy step. Vote Democrat. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yo, bro, I don't even know what's going on, but nigga, I'm trying to go to the bathroom and look. Nigga got 12 in here praying. Bro, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? 12 is in there praying right now, bro. What are you doing? Go pray in the car with a precinct. This ain't no mosque, nigga. What's up with y'all niggas, bro? Look, in my ear too, nigga. This ain't no mosque, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I feel like this is definitely Muslim feature creep in New York. I don't think these cops should be allowed to pray when they're on duty. I mean, what happens if there's a murder taking place and the dude's like, oh, hey, just a second. I got to throw my mat down and pray. Like, hello? Well, let's see what some other people have to say about what was going on. It is his business. It is private property. Conservatives are told to leave when they wear their hats and shirts. That happens all the time. Infiltrated by the enemy, soon he'll enforce Sharia law. You pray on your own time, not work time. Pull out the bacon and start eating right in front of him. He'll leave with haste. Get Islam out of this country. Since the war began, a new position has opened up in Iran. I nominate Ilhan Omar as the next supreme leader of Iran. Yeah, I think she would be a perfect fit.
Everything is fake. Everything is fake. The fact that people think that Iranians are marching in the streets and thanking Trump and Netanyahu, while we know that we are run by PDF elites who like to eat children, but no one protested for that. Not the left, not the right. No protests, but the Iranians are out in the street cheering for regime change that changes absolutely nothing, like we've seen in Libya, Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq. But this time it's going to be different. No one's buying this shit anymore.
This is the real flag of Iran, not that flag of shit. Look at that flag of shit. That's the flag of radical Islam. That's the flag that murders Persians on a daily basis.
Yep.
This is the real flag of Iran. Look at them. They have a kid waving a flag of the regime. That's how sick they are. These are pieces of shit. They support radical Muslims that kill Christians. They kill Jews. Look at that lady, 80-year-old liberal lady wearing a Muslim outfit, pretending that she's Muslim. Look at this cosplaying idiot. Look at that. Go to Gaza and see what would happen to you.
Like, I can't even believe I'm listening to this. You have this crowd here, and 30,000 people have been killed or more. Nobody knows, because it could be 100,000, it could be 40,000. Let's just go with 30,000. 30,000 people dead, and these guys are out there hollering this. Meanwhile, they weren't here hollering to stop the Islamic regime from systematically killing people.
Nope.
I mean, this is crazy. And he says shame. Shame is what every one of those should feel right now. I mean, this is beyond, like, I can't even believe I'm listening to this.
The same protesters who protested the deaths of 2 protesters are now protesting the death of a man who killed 30,000 protesters, like, in 2 days. That is absolutely insane. Breaking: Obama-appointed judge overturns Khamenei's death. Orders Trump to revive him. Well, Trump can do a lot of great things, but he cannot bring somebody back from the dead. There is only one person that can do that, and that is Jesus Christ. And I'm pretty sure the Ayatollah is not on the list for immediate resurrection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can smell that. Do you mind eating that somewhere else? I'm fasting.
That's not my concern.
Yeah, but I'm fasting though.
So why are you out?
What do you mean, why am I out?
If you're fasting, you should be indoors.
Yeah, but
I'm eating my lunch, and you can't disturb me.
Yeah,
What's for?
yeah, but I can smell it.
So what? It's food. Of course you're gonna smell it.
Yeah, but can you not just wait until you like get
Please,
off the bus?
don't tell me what to do. You're fasting. Stay indoors and don't come and bother nobody on the
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm eating my lunch.
Yeah, but
what's your problem?
Because you're right next to me, and I can
Well,
smell.
go downstairs.
Yep. Do you think you should have manners and not eat inside the
Go
bus?
downstairs and leave me alone. It's my lunch.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm fasting and I can smell it.
That's your business. Stay indoors.
What do you mean stay indoors? I need to
When
go out
I
and see
fast,
stuff.
I don't go out. Stay indoors, read your Bible, and keep quiet.
Well, first of all, I don't read the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, what is this guy going to do when he's walking down the street and he walks past a restaurant? Is he going to bang on the window and say, you need to close down because I can smell your delicious food as I'm fasting? Give me a break. The audacity of these people.
Your child is receiving a white supremacist education. And I know you're saying, oh no, not my school. My school says all means all and inclusion, and they don't tolerate that. Your child is receiving a white supremacist education.
The Pledge of Allegiance is racist as hell and steeped in white supremacist culture.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Which is why I told my black kids, you ain't saying this bullshit. It's propaganda, right? Having somebody place their hand over their heart and pledge loyalty to a country that does not have any loyalty to us, right? Especially my people, right? Owe us what? $30 trillion in unpaid reparations for the free labor?
What are you talking about? We don't owe you anything, lady, because you were never a slave and we were never slave owners. Get over it. My gosh.
Don't even tell our history. Don't protect us. Don't you have equal protection under law? Don't have the right of assembly, freedom of speech. None of that shit. We still ain't got our rights. But
you have no rights? Really? Really? You can go anywhere you want in America. You can do anything you want. You can have any job you want. What are you talking about? You have no rights.
But you want us to pledge loyalty to this bullshit? Why the fuck would we do that? With liberty and justice for all, don't gaslight me. That's gaslighting like a... Are you kidding me? In this country, there's no liberty and justice for all. There's liberty and justice for rich white men. For rich white men. And then, poor white men or middle class white men, they get some. But in general, most of us are not experiencing any liberty or justice for all. It is similar to a Nazi salute.
What the hell did you just say?
Before they were doing hand over their heart, they were doing the Nazi salute where you extend your arm forward. It is absolutely inappropriate to have our schools saying this shit. And I can't believe that in 2026, we're still doing this shit. Why? Why?
If you are not actively fighting white supremacy, you are passively supporting it. Being a good person or a good white person is not enough. You need to be making the room uncomfortable. And if you're comfortable, you're not doing enough.
Well, she is definitely carrying a lot of resentment around, and she's got a lot of chips on her shoulder. So let's just check out and see how many flavors of chips are in her bag of oppression. We've got salt and vitriol. That's tasty. Sour, mean, and bitter, yes. Perpetually ruffled. I think she definitely has that. Fiery overreaction. Wine and cheesed off. Yes, and classic complain. Yes, that is a delicious bag of oppression that she carries around with her every single day.
Lady, for a teacher, you are the ultimate disgrace. Admitting that you want to make sure black kids know white supremacy still runs America. Where did you come up with that crap that the Pledge of Allegiance used to be a Nazi salute, the gesture of putting your hand on your heart? Which part of your ass did you suck that out of? You speak about all the liberties that you as a black person don't get. You speak about your right of assembly. Let's quickly do that right of assembly. Whenever black people wants to get together, no one stops them. No one stops them. In actual fact, all the liberty-filled people in America, the Democrats, the lib turds, join you when you want to be active. Let's look at that. Let's look at your right of assembly, which you don't get permission for. Black Lives Matter. $3.5 billion of damage, as far as I know, or more. Let's look at Black History Month. You get together whenever you want to. Let's look at gangs going into 7-Eleven and raiding it, proudly with smiling faces. How's that for an assembly? Black people going in groups into Walmart and stealing. How's that for assembly? Your rights in America are more than mine, are more than white people's. Your history that you say hasn't been told, has been told for the last 50 years, been concentrated on, because you are so ashamed. Then you bring up black reparation. Again, what a joke. We owe you nothing. You owe America the gratitude of getting all laws to bend in your direction, not in ours. You owe America for all your EBT and SNAP benefits all over the place. You owe America for allowing, in a supposedly equal country, having black-only universities. So stop that crap that you sucked out of your ass and become a good teacher, because you teaching your black students, which you admitted to not do the Pledge of Allegiance because it's a supremacy thing for white people. You are just a sour black lady with a racist mind. You should be joining Don Lemon, Al Sharpton, and Joy Reid and form the Terrible Four, because you are keeping racism alive and well in America.
Over the last several months, we've seen a lot of Antifa resistance style training, but I think they're really starting to hone in on their specialties. This guy up next has taken Kung Fu and he's turned it into what you might call Dofu, and it's rather threatening. Check it out. And this next guy has some serious skills when it comes to throwing knives and hatchets. It's absolutely crazy. News and nuts, news and nuts. Hey, it's news and nuts.
I remember thinking, watching Pete Hegseth, going, how childish is this?
He's a
is this
child.
language he's using?
Yeah.
And this sort of bro-centric, tough guy, we sunk their battleship. It was pathetic, but also embarrassing.
The Ayatollah's son, this guy is said to be even more of a hardliner than his dad. I hate to say Ayatollah so.
The Trump administration's propaganda machine is in full, sway right now. No one who Barron Trump has ever been in a classroom with is likely to have joined the military.
Well, Texas, you got rid of Crockett, and that's good on you. However, the person that is going to be replacing her, potentially, believes that Jesus Christ is non-binary. I think that pretty much says it all.
Our trans community needs abortion care too. Our southern border should be like our front porch. There should be a giant welcome mat out front.
There are many more than two biological sexes. In fact, there are 6.
God is both masculine and feminine and everything in between. God is non-binary. Prophetic voices like Jesus have helped me reckon with my own whiteness, my own masculinity.
How did we go from Lyndon Johnson to James Tallarico? Lyndon Johnson used to play baseball, drink scotch, chase women, ride around in a convertible, tell the dirtiest jokes you've ever seen. Where are the Johnsons? Pause. Where are real male Democrats in Texas? I don't know. If you are a straight white male as a Democrat, you have to simp in order to get elected. You have to simp to trans, to illegals, to the feminists. Planned Parenthood's going to be jerking this guy around on a leash. The story hour weirdos are going to be jerking this guy. They roll over, sit, good puppy. The guy's a pet. He's a skinnier Walz. He's a Newsom without the hair grease. I mean, they can't make these guys in the real world. This guy is a Texas woke preacher/teacher that went to Harvard and is on The View and thinks there's 6 genders. Who cooked this guy up? Netflix? Schumer? Stephen Colbert? Just so that they can beat someone like Paxton? These people don't exist in the real world. I don't even think he owns a gun. I bet he's a vegetarian. But he's welcome on primetime. I'm very open-minded.
Even though the madness seems to be spreading, we need to be vigilant and put our nose to the grindstone, even if that grindstone is a big old mug of beer. Check it out. This next job would be a perfect fit for the libs because they already think they're above everybody else.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.
Unlike a big old blue-haired liberal woman, this next clip shows a Corvette that is absolutely stunning, and I don't care who you are.
Here at the 2026 Detroit Autorama, this is a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette split window named Serio. This car is powered by a 434 cubic inch engine, sitting on a custom tube chassis. Lots of custom body mods, as you can see. As you can see from the mirrors underneath, the undercarriage is just as clean as the exterior. Very impressive display as well. Check out that 434 cubic inch engine here at the 2026 Detroit Autorama.
And in our fight against the liberal outrage, we need to make sure we stay healthy, and this family is taking that to heart.
Look at that, that is crazy.
And there's even a trailer with 2 kids in the back.
I know, right? What the F?
All right, that is the show, my friends. If you enjoyed it and would like to support the channel, buy the Dave Show a hot chocolate, because quite frankly, we run on it. Links are down below and right in this area. Listen, I appreciate you spending some time with me today, and I'll see you in the next show.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.